Hello, I am Bonnie Jean Brooks, Chair of the ANCOR Foundation Legacy Leader Recognition Program. The Legacy Leader Program started in 2010 at the 40th anniversary of ANCOR's celebration at the Smithsonian Institute's Portrait Gallery. We recognize and celebrate the accomplishments of our finest and most influential long-term ANCOR members. They have all made significant contributions to ANCOR during their tenure. These leaders have been on ANCOR governing boards, they've chaired committees, and they've been very involved in other ANCOR activities.
I'm Gabrielle Sedor, Director of the ANCOR Foundation, which has inducted 98 members into its Legacy Leader Circle in the last 11 years. Our foundation is inspired this year by 3 more leaders whom we are now honored to induct into our 2021 Legacy Leaders Circle. Please join me, Bonnie, and the foundation in welcoming them.
My name is Ruth Siegfried, and I founded and I am currently President and CEO of InVision Human Services. I co-nominated Gary Blumenthal for the Legacy Leader Award with Rachel Murphy. We nominated Gary because we have been so incredibly impressed with the things that he's done while he's been with us as Vice President of Government Relations and Advocacy for InVision for the last several years. And that's part of what makes him such a legacy leader. He has done a lot of work for ANCOR over the years. Gary served in the Kansas legislature for nearly 12 years, and that really put him in a position to understand what legislatures have to do and have to deal with as they make decisions that affect our services, because of course, nationally, our services are all funded by state legislators and federal government. He's really been a strong and capable voice, and that's what prompted the Clinton and Obama administrations to ask him to serve in some of their committees. He served as the executive director to the President's Committee on Intellectual Disability appointed by President Clinton, and subsequently he was appointed by President Obama to the National Council on Disability. He served as chair of the Finance Committee and as a member of the Medicaid Subcommittee. He chaired the National Conference of State Legislators Task Force on Developmental Disability, and then he also served as CEO of the Florida Protection and Advocacy. So just an incredible number of contributions toward our field and toward the people that we support. He has a unique ability to engage with our elected officials as well as appointed officials because he is a family member of someone with a disability and because he has worked in the field of disability supports and services for so many years. And I'll tell you where his most strongest impact has been that I've personally observed has been with our own direct support workforce. He is able to rally those troops and gain their confidence that he is really working on their behalf in order for us all to provide really incredible, creative, and customized services for people with intellectual disability and autism. So I was just absolutely thrilled to be able to nominate Gary Blumenthal for this award. And I know that all of my colleagues, both inside and outside of InVision Human Services, are really, really pleased and will be thrilled to hear that he has been chosen to receive this honor.
My name is Rod Carlson, and I work with Living Well Disability Services in Minneapolis, Minnesota. I got to know Julie about 10 years ago. One of the greatest things about Julie and meeting her early on was just her absolute interest in learning everything she could about people with disabilities and the supports that we were providing, the supports that were being provided in the area. Julie is one of the most genuine people that I have ever met, and that is one of the reasons why I absolutely I loved working with her. She was really willing to share her life and her experiences, and by doing that, it really made you feel that you could do the same. I think that Julie is one of the most talented people I've ever worked with and really focuses in on the issues that need to be addressed. Julie's impact on the field is remarkable at both the level of our organization and people served and at a national level. Living Well Disability Services, we did a lot of work with advocacy and self-advocates and supports and people's rights and all of those kinds of things. But Julie really brought us to a place where we felt like, as an organization, where we put the resources and the time into really building relationships with our legislators at a state level and really bringing issues directly to them and supporting the people we serve and that we work for to do the same. I can't say enough about Julie. We miss her tremendously at Living Well Disability Services, and certainly the organization she's with now is lucky to have her.
This is Lynn Megan. I am the president and CEO of TSE Incorporated. Congratulations, Julie. It has been my pleasure to know you for at least the past 15 years. We are so proud of you to be a Minnesotan, but also we want to thank you for your service to the ANCOR Board of Directors for so many years and all the committees that you're on. You've done such a great job. You know, I think what I really appreciate about you, Julie, is you sit back, you listen so intently, and then you come about with a great response, you know, what you were thinking about with it, new ideas, and ideas to be able to move us to the future. We're so honored, ANCOR Foundation and all of us in Minnesota, to have you join the ANCOR Legacy Leader esteemed group. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Bonnie Jean Brooks. I'm the president and CEO of a nonprofit organization in Maine called OHI. And I wanted to say a few words about my friend, Bill Lloyd. He hasn't only been my colleague over all of these years, he's been a friend of mine over all of these years. Bill has had some fantastic accomplishments within ANCOR that has really assisted ANCOR to be the organization it is today. Bill has been on the ANCOR Board of Directors, he's been on the ANCOR Board of Representatives, but there's something I want to say about Bill that goes beyond him and all of the accomplishments that he has had as a leader within ANCOR. Bill has been a very quiet, steady presence within ANCOR. Bill Lloyd is a man you love. He's a fantastic human being, and he is very compassionate. He is a leader that has been very steadfast in his values, and those values have been brought to all of the different leadership positions that he has been in within ANCOR. And he has influenced my life. Beyond ANCOR, he is my friend. I love Bill Lloyd.
My name is Bill Lloyd. Growing up, I had a family member who had a disability. And what I saw in the way that she was supported is that she went every place we went. She did everything we did. She was included in every aspect of our community and family life. And it wasn't until years later that I began working in the field and saw examples of secluded services that it dawned on me that I had grown up with the perfect model of inclusion right there in my family. And I said, wow, wouldn't it be great if everybody with a disability could have this kind of life? So I began working with a program in the South Carolina Department of Human Services that was geared for persons with autism, doing intensive intervention. And that is helping to save community placements for people who were threatened because of behavioral or other concerns. It's just been really important to be involved in that work. It's not only changed the lives of others, but it's changed my life. And so I'm so very grateful for this honor today. I feel very humbled by it, but it is my passion. And I hope that passion has had an impact and that it has helped other people live a fuller, more richer life.